Hey y'all, how you doing? So today I want to share with you the Return My Lover Now spell. And those of you who saw my video a couple of videos ago called the Stupefying Go Away Forever spell, you're going to be a little bit familiar with this spell because it's basically the same spell, just a few changes, okay? So, just like in that video, I'm not going to tell you everything you need up front. I'm just going to tell you the spell, and you can take notes, and you can watch this video as many times as you want to gather what you need in order to do this spell. But this is a spell to bring your lover back to you, right? So the first thing you need is a red or a pink candle. Now you can use a regular old taper, whatever you want to. I just happened, when I decided to sit down and do this, I just happened to grab a human figure candle, and this one is red. I got this at my friend Aroma Gregory's website. Very great website. Go visit them. Very great customer service, fast shipping. And what you're going to do is you're going to prepare this candle. So you're going to take this candle, or your regular oak candle, and you're going to write your lover's name across the chest. And under that name, you're going to write, "Return to me." And you're going to dress this candle with your oil. And I have a couple of oils here, but I'm not going to show you the front of them. But they're, it could be a reconciliation type oil, a return to me oil, baby come back, whatever the name of the oil is from whoever you buy it. So then you're going to light this candle and some incense, right? And you're going to sort of set this aside, and you're going to take a photograph of your lover. And as y'all know, I don't really like working with pictures where I print it out on the computer. I like to work with actual photographs, and I really like the wallet sizes too. So this right here is just a regular old photograph I have of a gorgeous man that I have for samples or doing things like this. And so, just like in the other spell, I didn't grab a pen, but I'm not gonna actually do this. You're gonna take yourself a pencil, take yourself a pen, and on the back of the photograph, you're gonna write your lover's name. And under that, you're gonna write, "Return to me," right? Now, you're going to take your pen, just like, the pen people stick in voodoo dolls, and you're going to pierce his brain, his head, 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slowly and deliberately pierce his head. And what you're doing is you're penetrating his thoughts. You're opening up his mind. And when you're done with that, what you're going to do is you're going to put that photo up to your lips, and you're going to fill that hole with the thoughts you want to fill his head with. You're lost without me. Leaving me was a mistake. You didn't really want to leave me. You want to come back. You want to come back to me as soon as possible. We were both wrong. I'm sorry. You're sorry. Let's, start over. However you want to say it, right? So now you open up that hole. You put the thoughts in that hole. Now you want to seal that hole up. And the way you're going to do that, you're going to take your chosen oil again, and you're going to 5-spot this photograph. That means the 4 corners and center. So you sealed that up, right? Oops, I keep hitting that damn thing. Anyway, then you're going to take some herbs. Now what I've chose here is drawing powder, which is basically powdered sugar. And I also have cinnamon sugar. You can use one or the other, or you can mix these two a little bit together. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your herb, sprinkle it on this photograph, and then you're going to make your prayer or petition. Smoke it in the incense, right? Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Whatever your petition is. And then when you're done, you're going to take that photograph and put it under that candle, right? And while that's burning, you're going to get yourself an envelope. Now, you can use a regular old business envelope. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter. Or you can get you a nice, pretty one that's usually used for greeting cards or whatever, whichever one you want to use. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your handy dandy pen and you're going to address this to yourself, right? Your name, your address. And in the top corner, you're going to write the person's name who you're doing the spell on, and under that you're going to write RTM, or meaning return to me, RTM. And don't forget to put a stamp on it, right? And then the whole time you're writing this out, you're going to do it slowly and deliberately. You're going to put the full force of your thought and energy and power into writing out your address and writing, that person's name and return to me, right? When you're done with that, you're going to let this candle burn down. When this candle burns out, you're going to remove the photograph and you're going to put the photograph in the envelope. You're going to seal the envelope, give it a little kiss, and what you're going to do is you're going to go somewhere to a public mailbox and you're going to drop this into the mail slot. And as you drop it, you call your lover's name and say, return to me, right? And then you go about your business. And when the letter comes back to you, you don't open it. You leave it in this envelope, and you're going to take your letter and you can press it in your Bible anywhere it says, and this shall come to pass. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who like to practice hoodoo, but don't like the Christian element in it, or you may identify as Wiccan or something other, so you don't own a Bible, you're not comfortable with the Bible, and you take these spells and you change them up to suit you. So, if you don't have a Bible, if you're a Wiccan, you can press this in your Book of Shadows. I suggest if you have any type of wish spell, or if you write this spell down in your Book of Shadows, put your envelope at that page. You can also use any type of book that is associated with your spell. For example, this is a little treasure that I have right here. This book is called Bewitched, and it's Titania's Book of Love Spells. Those of you who loved Charmed back in the 90s, this book was featured in that episode where the college girls accidentally used witchcraft to turn the pig, the snake, and the rabbit into actual men. And you can take your envelope and put it in here, anywhere. You can choose a spell that's sort of fitting with the return to me. Again, I have another book here. I've had this book since sometime in the late 90s. This is called the Gay Kama Sutra. Sometimes I'll take petitions, like if this was, a lover, not a boyfriend, maybe a fuck buddy or something like that, I could take my little envelope and put it in my copy of the Gay Kama Sutra. So those are just some alternatives if you don't want to use your Bible. Anyway, when your envelope comes back, you're going to put it in your Bible, anywhere it says, and this shall come to pass, or any special book, your Book of Shadows, a book of poetry, a book, if you read romance novels and you have a favorite romance story where the hero comes back and gets his woman or man or whatever, make it meaningful to you, whatever book you choose. Press it in that book, right? Then, when your lover comes back, you're going to take that envelope back out of your book, right? You're going to open the envelope, take out the photo. I should have got another one. And then you're going to take a photo of yourself. And let's just pretend, for the sake of pretending right now, that this is a photograph. You're going to take a photograph of yourself and the photograph of your lover, put them together, face together, and you can paper clip these, put it back in the envelope, seal it back up again, and just keep it somewhere safe. You can put it back in your book, you can keep it in your underwear drawer, if you have a little treasure chest, just somewhere safe, somewhere special, where you can just sort of keep it. You can also put any type of herbs, like a dried magnolia leaf, in that envelope with those two photographs for fidelity. You can also, if you have want to get a little bit of your lover's hair or other personal concerns, mix it with some of your own hair, sprinkle that in the envelope with a magnolia leaves or a couple of magnolia leaves, press it together, and just keep it somewhere safe for continued fidelity and loyalty, so that things go well with you. You can add any other herbs that you would feel appropriate for your purpose. Anyway, that is the Return My Lover spell. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, make good decisions, do good things, be good people. Goodbye.